And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
My name's Jessica, and I'm currently a third-year double major in biological sciences and psychological sciences. My role at the IC is the programs interns, where I host events such as Life in the US and International Coffee Hours.
What first prompted me to join IC actually originated back to my first year of spring quarter, where I was able to find a seasonal position, undergraduate office of admissions. It was called the International Student Ambassador, where we calling incoming admitted students who actually are considering UCI, but also to learn more about like what UCI is like. And as an ambassador, I do talk to them about my campus life and how I have been like a part of the UCI community as an anteater, and also sharing my personal experiences. And that's when I actually start to realize that, oh, I like interacting with different students from different backgrounds, and also just enjoy chatting with them. And this ultimately like led me to apply to become a mentor in the International Peer Group program, which am a mentor for first year incoming international students. And I also teach them or guide them through how to transition to UCI and adapt to US culture and lifestyle. And throughout that year, I established a really close bond with my mentees, and I was able to introduce resources to them and help them feel like they are a part of family, because I also understand that as international students, being away from home can be scary at times and challenging, but knowing that they had someone to depend on, I felt really good that I could help them out. And that's how I found my passion to interact with international students. And that's why I feel through IC as a programs intern, I feel I am able to grow more and interact with a larger body of international students, because in IPG, I was only like targeted to first year incoming students. But then now through the IC, a lot of different students from different year groups and even graduate students will be joining programs. And I feel through different events like Life in the US or International Coffee Hours, or originally I was really attracted to the Explore SoCal event that the programs interns were able to plan for each quarter and choose place in Southern California to explore and bring the students and introduce the geography of it. And that's why it prompted me to apply. And I feel it would also be a really good opportunity for me to grow in terms of like my planning skills and my organization skills, because there are a lot of key signature programs that would allow me to do so. And another memorable thing that made me really want to join IC is when I was attending the welcome picnic when it was still in person. So that was when I first met Jane, and she had a really memorable presence in my mind, because I think she had dyed hair, but then everyone was so inviting, and I had a lot of fun with the student staff who were hosting the events. I felt they were really enthusiastic and inclusive, and them wearing like the pink t-shirt, being there on a sunny day, I really thought that I was able to like have a lot of fun, and that was what I wanted to achieve through this position, like also bring joy to others and make international students feel that like they can also have a sense of belonging in the UCI community. Sadly, I wasn't able to go to one of the Explore SoCal events because it was like highly demanded, and then so I couldn't pay my deposit in time. Saw like the photos, and I had friends who went, so like hearing from them, they had a lot of fun. And then now like in the IC, I was able to plan an Explore SoCal event that could potentially be carried out like in the future. Exciting to think about like when it's going to resume in person, and like being able to connect with a large group of people by going on a day trip is actually really rewarding. And I think it's also a good time for everyone to just relax. Really enables a chance for international students to explore how is it like in the US. As an international student who is from Hong Kong, I actually felt a little uneasy after coming here to study in my first year because like I obviously don't know anyone who is technically from my hometown because it's like Hong Kong is a relatively smaller area, and people I've met here, they are from like diverse cultural backgrounds. So I have friends from Taiwan, India, Vietnam, Korea, even in the US, different areas. So especially like during the IC picnic, I've also been able to like exchange contacts with people that I met there on a one-time basis. So I thought it was really meaningful that I was able to connect. And I know the IC has a lot of different resources that allow like international students to consult, and they host a lot of workshops, which I thought was really helpful for me to navigate throughout my 3 years at UCI. The effort that they put into like invite like professionalists to talk about the certain topics, maybe like immigration or even like OPT work opportunities, is really helpful for international students in planning their future career here in the US. I really enjoy just being in this type of climate where I can share my thoughts, and also everyone being open-minded of each other's like cultural background. I learned that I was really able to just rely on and depend on all of my co-interns because they are always there for me to like even suggesting like ideas and even going to support our events. I feel this mutual support I really value a lot. I was actually able to meet up with some of the interns in person, which I'm looking forward to meet all of my co-interns in the future in person at least once. I proposed to Jane and Sandy that, I would like to have more hands-on experience to work on like signing flyers or even just maybe creating potential illustrations that is specific for the IC to use. Really enjoy doing tasks that are related to creativity and designing certain aspects for events or even promotional materials. I might want to pursue a career that is related to marketing or maybe like has some design aspects that are in there. Although it isn't necessarily like related to my major as a biological sciences or psychological sciences, as a programs intern and the opportunities that I was presented to, I will be able to somehow apply that to my future career if I was planning to pursue a position that requires like interpersonal skills. Interning at the IC really helped me grow a lot in terms of leadership skills and a lot of like planning and organization, which is necessary and essential for any job in the future. Bye!
What a wonderful world.
I think you look good in a bun though.
You like it in a bun? Ew.
Yeah.